live action for you here on Court 2 into the 5th match of proceedings. It's time for women's singles. Ohori of Japan has it all to do against Chen Yu Fei, the 2nd seed from China, and you'll see exactly what I mean by all to do in just a short while. Well, looking at the path towards the quarterfinals, we've already secured some people's passage. Some players are already there, and the winner of this match here now on Court 2 will take on either Ratchanok Intanon or Sung Shuo Yun of Chinese Taipei.
Yep.
So we wait the players to come on the court in just a short while. Our officials are awaiting.
Awatep, Galoshi, Indonesia. And now, please welcome Ohori, Japan. Chen Yu Fei, China.
So here we go then, the head-to-head between these two is 12-0 to Chen Yu Fei. They last met at the Thomas and Uber Cup finals just about a month ago, and Chen Yu Fei won in straight games. It has been a very, very painful time, I'm sure, for Ohori whenever she sees Chen Yu Fei's name next to hers. Could this be lucky number 13? The vast majority of the matches have been straight games wins for Chen Yu Fei. Only 4 matches have ever gone the distance. Mind you, a lot of them have also way, way back in the day. We'll come back to that in just a short while. Let's tell you about Ohori. She's 27 years of age, 169 centimeters tall. She's from the north of Japan in Fukushima, and she's currently playing at her best ever ranking of 11th in the world. At the Asian Games last year, she got a bronze medal. East Asian Games, a bronze in 2013, World Junior Championship, silver medal in that year, and a bronze in 2012 and 2014. She has won 1 title on the World Tour. That was this year's Thailand Masters of Super 300. She's beaten Payupo, but boy, did she make hard work of it. 69 minutes it took her in that one. In the Grand Prix level, she's won 5 titles. Now for Chen Yu Fei, who is 26, 171 centimeters tall. She's from Hangzhou, which is where the Asian Games took place and where she got a silver medal in her home games, as it were. But she is, more importantly, the reigning Olympic champion from Tokyo 2020. Will she be able to defend her title successfully? She's also a former world champion, runner-up, I should say, in 2022, also in Tokyo, but has been 3rd 3 times, 2017, 19, and 23. Yvonne Lee of Germany, she beat in just over half an hour. Asian Championships, she's finished 2nd twice in 2018 and this year, finished 3rd twice in 2019 and 2023. She's a former world junior champion in 2016. Muhammad Hatta of Indonesia is our umpire. And he'll be ably assisted by Awatef Galusi. She's from Tunisia. And also, just to tell you that Chen Yu Fei has won 14 titles on the World Tour, none this year, interestingly enough. 2 finals, India and Singapore Opens.
And on my left, Aya Ohori, Japan.
She has
Aya
finished
Ohori to serve.
the runner-up here
Level
at the Indonesia Open
play.
in 2018, but she did win it last year. She is the defending champion, Chen Yu Fei. She beat Carolina Marin in straight games. She does come into this as the overwhelming favourite. And that's quite the way to
Service over.
reiterate that.
Love.
Aya Ohori has never got past this round. She last did this. She last got to this round in 2018.
Two love.
It must be difficult when you're up against a player that you've never beaten on 12 occasions. That's tough. Gets her first point in the ball. That was a bit slice on that shot from Ohori.
Service over. 3-1. Service over. 2-3.
A couple of very encouraging points for Aya Ohori. You know, we look at someone like her and where she is, we tell she's playing the highest ever ranking.
Service over. 4-2.
And then you look at her record in this year. She's played a lot of badminton, 29 matches, 19 wins, 10 defeats, so it's an easy finish for her.
Service over.
Good rate here, but look at Chen Yu Fei.
4.
30 matches are very similar, but 24 wins, just 6 defeats. The issue is as well that she's not been able to convert those into title wins. Surprising. Yeah, she's going for a shots, Ohori. Remember, she's at the preferred end. This is the end that she needs to really make the difference. She has to get this one under her belt. If she doesn't win this game, it becomes very tricky for her. When you have ends that are wildly different, it just gives maybe the underdog a little bit of a chance. Especially if they start there, get a game under their belt. You never know. Oh, that might just make a difference. Just a bit stretched down the service return. Well, she started the year well enough, I suppose you could say, Aya Ohori, but relatively speaking. Yeah, when she won the Thailand Masters, I think I remember working on that one, and actually it was her first ever HSBC BWF World Tour title. And she'd won when it was the Grand Prix. It was known as the Grand Prix. That was 2017, 7 long years ago. She last won a title. That was the US Open. Oh, that's really well placed by Chen Yu Fei, who now moves 6 clear. And that was the 4th tournament of the year. Ohori winning that. But she'd had a number of early exits prior, the Indonesia Masters, India Open and Malaysia Open. At the French Open, she got to the quarterfinals, as well as the Swiss Open. And opening round of the All England, which she played Wang Ziyi. So it was a bit of a mixed bag for her. Got to another quarterfinal at the Asia Championships.
11-3 in total.
In the opening round of the Singapore Open. So when you look at everything in totality, it's been a number of early exits, a couple of quarterfinals and 1 title. It is progress of sorts for her. She's got that under her belt, but she's struggling in this match already. 3-11 down against Chen Yu Fei.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. 11-3. Play.
Now let's see. Maybe a little chat from her coach might just change things up for Ohori. Again, those shots are just exquisite
12
from Chen Yu Fei. Just no chance here for Ohori. That's better.
Service over.
4th point
4,
she's gained
12.
this match so far. Now we compare her record to Chen Yu Fei, who's on a roll here.
Service over.
And at the start of the year,
13-4.
she was going great guns. Semi-finals of the Malaysia Open, lost in the final titling of the India Open, semis of the French Open, and then quarters of the All England. Not bad. I think someone maybe of her standards might feel maybe even a little disappointing.
Service over.
When she
5-13.
won She lost, I should say, excuse me, to Wang Ziyi in the final of the Asia Championships, which was a bit of a surprise. Then she lost in the final of the Singapore Open to Un Se Young. That was a cracking match. And here she is. So 2 finals, a couple semi-finals, quarterfinal. Oval pretty good. Ah, Ohori. Just not working out for her.
Service over. 14-5.
It's a 9-point lead already.
Service over. 6-14.
Points now. Can she battle her way back through this? That wasn't the cleanest of shots. She's not going to mind that. Ohori. Someone can hit a bit of her frame, and that probably just took the pace off even more. I think they hit just the top of her racket there. It's fine. That's beautifully done. Ohori, just not enough of that so far, but she's hit that superbly. Right there in that little corner. When you look at Chen Yu Fei, her record in opening rounds.
Service over, 15-8.
Hit 92, Chen Yu Fei, 92 second rounds she's won. She's only lost 12. The last time she lost in a second round was at the Japan Open, just under a year ago against Badminton. That was a bit of a surprise. The second game was 24-22. She was out. She's so heavily favoured to make it through from here. Doesn't make it over for Ohori.
17-8.
Oh, the frustration. You'd imagine she'd be relatively happy about things at the moment, Chen Yu Fei. So since she's lost to Badminton, it has been 13 straight second round matches that she's won. Been a challenger from Chen. Oh, that's just about clipped the line. How close is that?
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over.
Unsuccessful.
9-18. Play.
So for Ohori, it's a rather different story.
19-9.
And one I think she'll be a little disappointed with when you look at her record in second round matches.
20, game point 9.
She's won 43, but she's lost 50 second round matches on the World Tour. It's disappointing. Then again, also, a lot of it depends on your ranking. That's a brilliant shot.
Service over.
But she is facing a mountain of game points here. fact, her recent stretch of 3 second-round matches in a row, she hasn't achieved that since 2017. She believed that. That's a long, long time. And there you go, Chen Yu Fei wraps up the first game. We'll come back to Ohori and her record in the second rounds in just a bit. We have a break between the games here. Chen Yu Fei has been magnificent and is cruising this right now. And she's going to go on to the so-called better end next. 21-10 to Chen Yu Fei against Ohori. Lots of talking going on here for Warriors, what to do. But yeah, just going back to what I was saying earlier, this year she won the Thailand Masters and then went on a run of 2 more tournaments, the French Open and the Swiss Open, where she won those, and she hasn't had a run like that since 2017, 7 years of 3 tournaments in a row or more where she's managed to win in the second round. That has been broken since then. But yeah, it's got to be a little disheartening. So she'll be hoping now she can do something here. This is the faster end, as it were. It's got the drift behind her. She's got to try and do something here with Chen Yu Fei. Just out now. Is she going to challenge that? No. Looks like she thought about it briefly. In all those second round matches, she's played Chinese players 11 times. That's out as well. Dear, remember, it's a left to right drift sideways. So those kind of marginal shots are going to have an effect. 11 matches she's played against Chinese players in the second round of World Tour events. She's won only once. Down the line there, great shot from Chen Yu Fei.
4-1.
The only time Ohori's beaten a Chinese player in the second round was at the Fuzhou China Open in 2017 when she beat Ji Shuting, who was then world 212, and she was world number 20. So she was expected to win that. Otherwise, she has really struggled. Oh, that is well off. It's not going to plan at the moment. for Aya Ohori, who overall against Chinese players has won just 12 times and lost 31. She has lost last 9 matches against Chinese players in a row. The last time she beat a Chinese player was Wang Ziyi, the Thailand Masters, more than 4 years ago. That is quite a record, isn't it? It's not working out. The drift is having issues at the moment for her.
Ohori challenges, call out.
She's challenged it, but that looked way out. I think it's just one of those speculative things right now, just to maybe give herself a break and figure out what to do next. Well, while we're waiting, let's tell you Chen Yu Fei against Japanese players in the second round of World Tour tournaments. Yeah, as we thought, my goodness. And that's about as out as they come.
Unsuccessful.
Chen Yu Fei has played 17 Japanese players in her career in the second round and lost just once. That's when she was world number 45 in 2016, and she lost to world number 5, Nozomi Okuhara, at the time. That is it. So they've both got polar opposite records in that department, as it were. Oh, nicely done.
So we saw 3-6. Play.
Yeah, because
service over. 7-3.
Chen Yu Fei can play her shots freely with as much power as she wants. Then this means that she's not worry about the power, not worry about the pace of things. And it's hard for Aya Ohori here. That could have almost been veering out anyway. Look at that. She's already quickly building up a superior lead here. Chen Yu Fei overall against Japanese players in their career, 58 wins, 28 defeats. Last Japanese opponent, Akane Yamaguchi, the semis of the French Open. But she lost, and otherwise, yeah, Akane seems to be the one that gets the better of her, actually, quite a bit. The only Japanese player that I can see that goes back quite some time.
9-3.
You have to go back to the Malaysia Open 2018 for someone not named Akane Yamaguchi from Japan to have beaten Chen Yu Fei. That was in 2018. Remarkable. Just too good right now, Chen Yu Fei.
10-3.
She is looking ominous here. Big question, of course, is what will happen at the Olympics? Nancy Young has stamped down a marker by beating her last week in Singapore. There's something just distracting Aya Ohori.
Get ready. Play.
Could have been a flash, something like that. She needs all the assistance she can get right now. That's good. Now she's been kind of playing those lines, playing those percentages earlier. That's
Service over.
It's tough.
4-10.
That's a good again. And we go into the interval with a huge 7-point lead
11-4
for
interval.
Chen Yu Fei in the second game. And she looks like she's going to be storming this one. Could be done within half an hour. Let's see. Chen Yu Fei leading overall by a game and a half here, effectively.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Play.
It's tough for any player when you're up against a top-notch one like a Chen Yu Fei. You know, when you're playing someone inside the top 5,
11.
and Ohori has only ever beaten a handful of top 5 players in her career.
Service over. 12-5.
Tai Tzu Ying the other day in the Asia Championship the other day, a few months ago, the Asia Championships. But overall, she's only beaten 4 top 5 players ever.
Thank you.
She did beat Marin at the French Open last year, by the way, when Marin was world number 5. Rushing up Internon when she was world number 5. Well, that was at the Time Masters 2020.
Play.
Done that twice.
Service over. 6-12.
Interestingly enough, in 2013, when she was just a youngster, at world number 80, she got a couple of wins, but one was a walk-up, one was a retirement against top 5 players, so those don't really count, do they? Well, it would appear the writing is being written large here on the wall. Unless something can be done. Just going to push it out with the drift. Left to right as we see it. That's more like it. Aggressive at the net, very quick to get there.
13.
Needs a lot more of that right now. Done a little bit better here. since the interval. Still needs a lot more. Oh, talk about just a lovely bit of deception there.
14-8.
A couple of steps forward and then a couple back for Ohori. Oh, that's a lovely shot, isn't it?
Service over.
A bit more subtle.
9-14.
It's been 5-3 to Ohori since the interval. Those shots to that corner have not worked out for us. She's lost a number of points that way. Placement is superb.
10-15.
She's narrowed the gap. Much better from Ohori, but still 6 points. As I said, Ohori's been 6-5 overall to her since the interval, but it's just a too big a gap, isn't it? It's difficult.
Aya, get ready.
Well, this one looks destined to go the way of Chen Yu Fei, the way it's headed at the moment.
18-10.
There've been some close ones over the years, a couple of close ones between them, not many.
Service over. 11-18. Service over.
Didn't last long.
11.
Couple more points to go for Chen Yu Fei. And this has been as emphatic as it comes, really. 9 match points
11.
for Chen Yu Fei. Well, that brings to an end a very, very good performance from Chen Yu Fei, and Ohori will want to forget this. Not only is it her 13th straight defeat to Chen Yu Fei, it is her biggest ever loss to her opponent. That's 13 straight losses. Never ever beaten Chen Yu Fei. And this one will hurt, I think, a lot, because she has never scored in either one of her games less than 15 before today. think is, in terms of aggregate points, very disappointing. Chen Yu Fei, the second seed from China, beats Japan's Ohori 21-10, 21-11, taking her just 33 minutes to do so, as she cruises through to the quarterfinals here at the Indonesia Open 2024. Well, you can see the mascot there that's walking around doing the rounds here at the Istora Senayan. Lots going on. There's a carnival-like atmosphere. They've got stalls and games, big screens as well for the fans who can't come in, and they are enjoying themselves.